Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Throw it. Hakimi. Spread out to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Grimaldo.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread it left. Ronaldinho goes on a charge down the left. Piqué. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out wide. Played back in. He has a look up. A pretty loose pass. And it's Grimaldo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Drives it in. Oh, smashing header! That's a lovely, neat pass. Grimaldo looking to add to his goal. Plays the return pass. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Now that shoots! Rivaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De La Cruz. And this is Rooney. And that is a little undercooked. Out to the right. Threads one in. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get it through? Martinez. Hakimi.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set it.
A header! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Added time.
Ball driven towards the far post. And smartly reclaimed. Out to the left it goes. Oh, no joy this time. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
In the areas shown on this map.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De la Cruz. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's definitely not his best. Baresi cuts it out. Piqué. Rui Costa. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Courtois punts it upfield. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Oh no, this does not look good. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played out to the left flank. And this is Kante. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. In towards the back stick. Galatasaray have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Corner. De la Cruz! He will be livid with himself. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a little off target. And it's hoisted clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's clever. Spread neatly. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Rui Costa attempts a clearance. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Pass is just off target. And he's there to retrieve it. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 27, Serginho.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Is number 8, Iniesta.
Galatasaray have their third corner. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. There's the header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's the throw.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 20, Lautaro Martinez.
In by
Coming on the
Messi.
field is number 18, Adriano.
Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De la Cruz. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. He gets big. It's in. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Adriano demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution
And
for
it didn't take him
Galatasaray.
long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's tried one!
Baggio.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe. And this is Messi. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you...
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Pele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Grimaldo. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got away. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bale. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri! Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Grimaldo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Bale. Now it's Pele. Played into space out wide. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Applies the finish! It's bounced back off the post. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a great ball here. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shot a goal! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Plays in a chance! Goal! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Vieira. Pele. Pele. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Deep cross. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's Rooney! Bale. "30 minutes gone. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho. Conte. And it's Gnabry. Egypt finding their passes. It's Gnabry. Bale. Bale! That's a half-decent try.
Bale usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a cute ball. Kukçu aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good spread. Messi. De la Cruz. And smartly reclaimed. Back into the middle. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Kukçu. And it's lofted through here. Face to face with the keeper. Chance for a shot! Off the post! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saka. No way through. And this is Pele. Bale. That's the keeper's ball. Ronaldinho. Pedri. And here's Bale. And he can clear it away. And they're back on the ball again. Gnabry. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. He's not expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. Grimaldo. Played out to the left flank. He's come through and he goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Saka. He is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Danger averted for now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That ball looks a good one. And he welcomes it in. Now the... Gets his head on it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Costa Corta. Davids. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Always onto this. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Grimaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space, and it's been played through. Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pedri. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Guardiola. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. A terrific header. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Rooney. Engages and forces him off the ball. Azar. Isco wins the duel this time. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Forlan. He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's lofted through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. Rooney. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Forlan. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered with swing. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Guangdong United have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Bernardo Silva delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's gone out for a throw-in. De la Cruz. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The pass has gone astray. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bernardo Silva. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ronaldinho. We are into stoppage time. Azar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
Applies the finish! Tong United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Hakimi. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Played out wide. Ronaldinho. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Costa Curta clears it away. And it's Pedri. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted.
La asistencia este
Bernardo
partido
Silva.
asciende a 96.847
Well into the
espectadores.
second half, and still there's nothing between them. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a very decent... He's had a shot! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the
El
game.
dorsal 17.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 6.
It's gone for a throw-in.
El dorsal 23.
Isco. Davids. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Neymar. Neymar. And the finish! That's not going far. And he was quick to react. Spread it left. And no, that was never going to make it. Bernardo Silva. Neymar. Crosses it in. Bastoni can get it clear. And this is Forlan. Chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Guangdong United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Davids. For Isco. And here's Forlan. Tries to play it through. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Bernardo Silva. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That has not gone well. Yamal. Can he get it through? The message is clear. None shall pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a cute ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Goes looking wide. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Davids. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. De La Cruz. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! And time is up. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Over to the left. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. And this is Forlan. Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Forlan. Mbappe. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Forlan. Well timed, excellent interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to thread one through. That is ended up in no man's land. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's been cut out, well played. Hazard. Mbappe, he's one-on-one, takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. De la Cruz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played, well played. Gehi gets rid without sophistication. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for them.
He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Oh, important interception. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. It could be in here. Forlan. Hazard. That has not gone well. Scholes. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Forlan. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's been shifted off it. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Oh, that's superb. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were.
Can he finish? He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it would have been harder to miss. When tries a shot! Tries to get it clear. He's looking wide.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Struck first time. Oh, that's a waste.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Aimed beyond the defence. Forlan. And he's had it nicked away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way. Azar. And this is De Bruyne. Kimmich has it out wide and in space. That has been knocked clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's De Bruyne, looking for options for movement. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. A lot of space ahead of shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shot could be on. Distributed tidily. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of real chance! Marvellous goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in the second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
No way through. Scholes. Scholes running with the ball. It's Azar! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's lost his man here. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Scholes. Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Forlan. That's a good ball out wide. Azar knocks it into space. Think through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. And That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And now they can spring out of defence. It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Spread it left. Ronaldinho. Osimhen! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
He can run onto that. Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Kukcu. Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, delightful ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, he was... Osimhen! Right card. And he's found a way past. Scholes gets into a good position. Forlan. And he's straight offside. Pretty loose pass. Grimaldo. That's De La Cruz. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good chance here! Lacking in accuracy. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the managers...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs. And with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
Oh, some tackle that. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Tries to get it clear. Now, can they get him away? And they've got a throw. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. That's a shot, a goal! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Doku, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And smartly reclaimed. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard with the... Oh, what a climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Jikia does really well to win the ball there. Kukcu. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening...
Can he finish? Nicely spread. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Bastoni, nicely shaped ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jikia. De La Cruz. Hazard cuts out the pass. Doku looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. Jikia. Bernardo Silva. De La Cruz. Hakimi. Distributed tidily. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Here's a chance! Chance here to counter. Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well timed, excellent interception.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him. And
oh, smashing header! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona had the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
And it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back underway. Jikia. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the throw. Gabriel. And it's Bernardo Silva. That pass has been well intercepted. Spread it left. Nicely weighted ball. Kukcu. Bernardo Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. Rooney. Rooney! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Doku tries making a foray down the right. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
This match was 60,332.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Rooney. De La Cruz. Doku. And it's Eze. Doku. And he's managed to get free. Showing great feet there. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! De La Cruz. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Doku. Azar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri, out to the right. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Kukcu. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard cuts it out. He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9. Hazard. Number 8. Doku. Number 20.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. The pass is intercepted.
Number 12.
It's looking wide.
Number 30. Saka. Number 11. Messi.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi showing good feet. He's found some space. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Messi, and Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Out to the left it goes. Frimpong was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Decent chance! De La Cruz. Now it's Ronaldinho, looking to play him in. And the through ball. And this is Ronaldinho, looking for the run. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Knocks it into space. Delivers the ball. Oh, smashing header! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Mbappe. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Showing good feet. And it's Rijkaard. Played out to the right. Araujo gets a foot in here.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chance for a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Algeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it out wide. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that's been won straight back. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance here. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the finish! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he's managed to get free. Algeria claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Alvarez with the short one. Looking to go deep. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Yamal. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Alex, it's a mighty effort! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball.
And a chance! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Algeria take the lead. Grimaldo tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rooney is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vardiol gets across to intercept that, and he cuts out the supply. Rafinha, can he get it through? Now it's Alvarez. Kukcu. Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. Looking to play him in. Yamal kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And the whistle goes for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitution for Algeria, number 19, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 27.
So off we go once more.
Silvestre.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard goes on a run down the left wing. Out to the right. Mbappe. That's a good intervention. Fabinho with a definite foul there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rooney with 2 goals already to his name. That's a good run down the left. Good ball, good take. And this is Rooney! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Rijkaard. That was not done well. Messi's cross, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Koundé aims beyond the defence. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And it's Pedri. Mbappe at his creative best. He set up 2 goals.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a throw. Alvarez gets into a good position. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Algeria have it back and can go again. Now it's Mbappe.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
No, that's been intercepted. Rafinha. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho's delivery.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break.
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Hakimi. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Pedri with chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
An uncompromising challenge.
Algeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Ronaldinho. Chooses to go cross-field. And he's had it nicked away. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Spread it left. Good take, face to face with... There's the shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely spread. Koundé, well-timed, excellent interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Osimhen. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Has been indicated.
And he's intervened well there. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. 4 extra minutes added on, and he's worked it through. He has a look up. Nice interception, well timed. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alvarez just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronald to chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game. And this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so. Described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
And another try! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kupchu. Germany looking to pass their way through. Now it's Batistuta. De La Cruz. He's got away. Oh, this is a great position. Aims beyond the defence. That has been slung wide. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Puskas. That has been cut short. Now it's Forlan. And he's found a way past. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The pass is intercepted. Messi.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Batistuta is fouled. And it's Robertson. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Forlan. He shifted it to the flank. He's in a great position here. Very nicely done. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Forlan. He's come in hard, and he's there to get it away. Spread it left. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Over to the left. Grimaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Puskas. The ball looks a good one. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Threads one in. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, nice one too. Very nice. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Hakimi. This ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. Real chance! It's in! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Chance! Kukchu gets it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
We would like to inform you
Any
that
strong opinions on the
CCTV
first
is now
half?
in operation
Well, I don't think
for your
either side
safety.
will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And the game has already resumed here. Knocks it out wide. Great chance!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bullet. De La Cruz. And it's Hakimi. Kukchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Forlan. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Forlan. Knocks it into space. Bastoni makes the interception. Schmeichel with the clearance. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get it through? Laid out to the left flank. And he's gone backward here. Plays it across. And this is Hullet. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Germany have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the shot! Goal, Germany! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Substitutions taking place.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's nice. And this is Forlan. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. That is lovely. He's shifting through the gears here. Turns and goes back. Conte.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's going to go a long way. Played out towards the right wing. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
In with the challenge. Gehi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to Osimhen. And the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Forlan deals with that comfortably. Germany have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Lovely pass, but can... There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Batistuta does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rooney. Now that's well seen too. Eze. It's a really well measured ball. Now it's Rooney. De la Cruz. Grimaldo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, Messi! Oh, brilliant! And it's come back out to him. What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's a key interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Grimaldo. First quarter of an hour gone. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession. It's Rooney! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He has a look up. Messi! It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Gullit. And here's Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes the shot.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rui Costa. And now the breakaway. De la Cruz. Barcelona finding their passes. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Big chance! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
Big header! Off the post! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Puskas. And Puskas! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Grimaldo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Played into the box. Eze. And here's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Rooney. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Puskas. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, super ball. Now the ball. Oh, great header! Big moment! Massive goal! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a sharp pass. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And he rises! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for...
And a chance! Bullet. And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... Oh, he's been caught now, and again! Oh, nearly. Nicked it back promptly. Spread it left. Koundé gets over and intercepts.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Grimaldo. De la Cruz. Ball driven towards the far. He's got Saul. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Messi. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 14.
Looking tidy in possession here. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
El dorsal 9. El dorsal 6.
Pedri out to the right, back into the middle.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dunk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Barcelona
dorsal 5
making another change
será
here.
reemplazado por
Gehi.
el dorsal 23.
Kupchu plays a sharp little ball here. Yamal, up he goes! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Puskas. That has not gone well. Kupchu. Pedri. Kupchu. It's a pretty loose pass. Short changes him with that pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Puskas. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely spread. Oh, easy pickings there. It's Rui Costa. And this is Hullet. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Rui Costa. Robertson gets into some space. They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Thinks about the shot. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
He gets big! He's got a goal! What a moment for the triple centurion, for one of this team's favourite sons. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
4 minutos de descuento.
And the shot! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's it. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Argentina have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits.
He's having a shot! Mendes getting this one clear. And here's Messi. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Messi. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to. Although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Pedri. And this is Rooney. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And this is Rooney, takes aim and crosses. Well read, and the danger is averted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
A header! Goal! Argentina! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Cruyff. Over to the left. Now it's Ronaldinho, looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Barella.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rooney, he's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Kupchu. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Now it's Rooney. Shifted it to the flank. Passes short and sharp. And this is Rooney. Chance!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Baresi. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Grimaldo. Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Messi. He's cut it out. Gakpo. And that could set him on his way. And a chance! Oh, crossbar! And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Rooney. Rijkaard goes sliding in. Gakpo. So what can they make of this? And it's Mendes. He's found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. Spread it left. Ronaldinho. And he's on a charge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's come loose. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rooney. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Barella.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That pass isn't the best.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, well played, well played. And it's Cruyff. Kokchu. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Messi. And he whips it in. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Van Basten. He's picked his way. Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to play it through. That is good strength. Crosses it in here. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Cambio en Argentina. Número
Corner
7.
number 2 then.
Número 23. Número 4. Número 13. Entran número 14. Número 87.
Upamecano
Número
clears it
15.
away.
Número 10.
Oh,
Cambio.
important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Mendes. And he's had a hit. And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
This looks promising. And that's the keeper's ball. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Cherki. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tries to get it clear. No way through there. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Mendes. What a throw in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Not the most accurate pass.
Se agregará un minuto
So
al
just
tiempo
one
reglamentario.
extra minute for stoppages. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine...